The first time you saw him again, it didn't feel real, not in a way people describe dreams, soft and hazy, but in a way reality sometimes hits too sharply. Like it's too vivid to be true, because there he was, Jungkook, standing across a room like nothing had changed and it ate everything had. You hadn't seen him since you were kids, since scrapped knees and shared secrets, since promises whispered under street lights that neither of you got to keep, back when your families weren't anyway. Back when his name didn't come with tension, with warning, don't go near him again, but now he was the last person you were supposed to look at. And the only one you couldn't look away from. You're staring, his voice pulled you out of your thoughts, and suddenly he was right in front of you. Closer than he should be, closer than was fate. I wasn't you murdered. Even though you clearly were, a faint smile tugged at his lips, familiar, frustrating. He always were a bad liar. Your chest tightened, that smile. It hadn't changed. You have changed, you said instead, trying to put distance between you, emotionally, if not physically. His expression flickered for just a second. Yeah, I have to. The words landed easier than you expected. For a moment, neither of you spoke. The noise of the room filled the silence, but it felt distant, like you were standing in your own world again, just like when you were a kid. You shouldn't be here, you finally said. A quiet cough escaped him. Funny, I was about to say the same thing. Of course you were, right? That's what you were now. Not friends, not the two kids who used to share everything, just two people standing on opposite sides of something bigger than both of you. Still, neither of you walked away. Do you ever think about it? He asked suddenly, your friend. Think about what? Before, he said, softer now. When things were different, he hesitated. You shouldn't answer, but the truth slipped out anyway, sometimes. His eyes searched yours like he was looking for something he lost years ago. I thought about you a lot, he admitted. Your heart betrayed you, sluttering at his words. Jungkook. I didn't want things to end like that. We cut you in. We didn't even get a choice, and that was the worst part. You didn't. Your families decided everything. Drew the lines, built the walls, and left you on opposite sides. It doesn't matter anymore, you say. Even though it clearly did, it matters to me. Silence, heavy, dangerous, hopeful. You shook her head slightly, trying to ground yourself. You can't just go back. I know, he said quietly. He took a small step closer, but we don't have to stay like this either. Your breath caught. This, this right here was the problem, not the rivalry, not the history. No, the way he looked at you like nothing had changed. Like maybe, just maybe something was still there. You're asking for trouble, he whispered. A faint, almost sad smile crossed his face. Wouldn't be the first time we got in trouble together. That almost made you laugh. Almost. You looked at him, really looked at him and saw the boy you grew up with, hidden beneath everything he had become. And maybe he saw the same in you. Just this week, he said softly, you pretend none of that matters. He said softly, your eyes softened. Just this one, you had said. But the way he said it didn't feel like it would immediately once. For a moment, neither of you moved. Slowly he held your hand, your heart screamed like you to pull away, to walk back into the party, to remember who you are. But instead, where are we going? He asked. Something unreadable passed through his eyes. Then finally a real faint smile, somewhere no one was about. And this time, when he pulled you with him, you didn't resist. The cold air hit your skin the moment he pushed open the door. It was cool, quiet, a sharp contrast to the suffocating luxury of the party. For a second, you just stood there, breathe. Jungkook didn't let go of your hand. Cast this when he said, guiding you down the dimly lit path. He opened the passenger door for you, waiting. You hesitated. This right there was the last chance to stop, to turn around. Go back in and pretend none of this happened. Get in, he said softly. So instead of thinking, you stayed into the car. The door shut behind you with a soft but final click. The city blurred past in streaks of gold and neon. Neither of us spoke at first. The silence wasn't awkward. It was loaded, heavy with everything unsaid. Jungkook drove with one hand on the wheel, the other hand again holding your hand. Where are we going? You asked again, softer this time. Somewhere quiet. That's wacky. You like it. He paused lightly, turning to look out the window. You are very confident. I wouldn't have taken you if I wasn't sure, but maybe made your lips press together. Minutes passed. The city grew quieter, less crowded, the noise fading into distant echo. Finally, a car slowed, stopped. He blinked, looking up. For a second, you didn't move. Your breath caught. No, the words slipped out before you could stop it. Jungkook stepped out of the car, walking around to your side. Opening the door like he had all night, but you were still frozen because the right in front of you was your favorite food. A small river glimmered under a moonlight, water moving gently over smooth stone. The trees curved around it like they were protecting it from the rest of the world. The same soft rustling leaves, the same quiet, the same peace. This, you whispered, stepping out slowly. How do you know about this place? He watched you carefully. I found it. That's not possible, you said immediately, shaking your head. No one knows about this place. I have never told anyone ever. I didn't say you did. Your heart started racing, not in the same way it had at the party, not from tension or anger. This was different. This was deeper, suspicious. You turned to him fully. Jungkook, he didn't look away. How do you know this place? You repeated, more firmly this time. A brief silence stretched between you. The river filled it with soft, steady sound. Then he exhaled quietly. I have seen you here. Your brows furrowed. What? A few times he admitted. You are stalking me? Not like that, he said quickly. But there was no real denial in his tone.